Hello and welcome to this commented run of Felvidek in any percent. Felvidek is an independent RPG game setting in Eastern Europe in the 15th century. So we'll meet knights, occultists, and various stuff, and castles, lords, and stuff like this. And we are going now. So, as I said, this is an RPG, so we can grab objects here, and it's time to start our journey. So we'll start when our lord tells us to investigate because a castle nearby is burning. And so to investigate, we'll meet our friend here, Matej, which is a priest, and he will meet us and will join us on our journey. So I will have to clear everyone to optimize the build like this, and I need 20 money, so I'm grabbing all the stuff I can find, and it's time to go. So we need money to pay this guy because we don't want to launch a fight here. We don't have the time. So what's going on in this castle? There is a weird seed and some weird guy attacking us. So let's go. Time for our first fight. So I optimized my stuff, so I'm dealing a lot of damage with my main character because Matej is a healer because he's a priest, like in any other RPGs. We pay back this guy because we really don't want to fight him, and we go back to the castle to tell our Lord Joseph what we did found here, so about the seed and about the weird cultist. We heal and we talk to Joseph here. Okay. So we have to talk to guard to deliver a message or something like this, and we'll be interrupted because we meet our ex-wife, because I did not say anything about it. But our main character is depressive and alcoholic because he lost his wife, and she's back, but it seems she's a bit weird and she poisoned the guard. So we'll have to investigate this also because that's strange. And we loot this guy's house. This guy is an herbalist, and so he gives us an antidote for the guard. And so we need the herbs, and we need some biscuits here, and we're going back to the guard. Blah blah blah, we don't care, and we go back to the guard to give him what we have to give to him. Let's go. And so we set a trap for our ex-wife. And so we'll leave a tray here, but before fighting anything, we will use the fig on the Lord here. So he have 10 tools because he has a great dealing attack, which costs 5. So we want to use it twice in the next 5. So that's why we need 10 tools, and we are following the tracks. And there is a secret passage here. We just make a stop here to get this item, and it's time for fighting because he is actually with the cultist, and so we'll have to fight the cultist. Okay. So let me tell you about the gun. The gun is the most powerful item in the game, and it's dealing a lot of damage, so we really need the gun. But there is a drawback. It's only 1 turn out of 2 because it needs to recharge the gun. So in the meantime, we'll kill the other cultist because it's really weak, and the main one should die after 3 attacks of ours. So it should be good. And he's dead. Great. Now it's time to go sleeping, but things won't go as expected because we'll get attacked during our sleep by this weird creature. And as I optimized the build, I should be able to kill it in only 3 turns if I don't miss my attack, because attacks can miss in this game, so there is a lot of RNG, but it's alright. Now we are talking because we have been attacked by a reptilian thing, and it seems it was the guard that we tried to save earlier, so we definitely have to go to the village nearby to know what's happening, because it's definitely extremely strange. But before going, we'll talk to this guy, because this guy is hiding some stuff here, so we'll have to to wear this stuff to deal more damage, because there will be a really hard fight incoming, and so we want to deal as much damage as we can. But for the moment, we are going here. We always have to pay this guy, and we are going to the village. So in the village, we want to talk to the master of the village, but there is this weird guy that looks like a cultist, and we are talking to this guy. It seems he doesn't do anything about the cultists, and so he recommends us to talk to the priest of the village. We have to talk to this elder woman that will say us that the priest is actually in the brothel, so it's a bit weird. And he recommends us to talk to the Jew, which he lives outside the village. But we are getting the petard because it will be extremely useful at the end of the run, and we are helping this guy in the tree because as well it will be extremely useful, because this guy has a twin-headed child, and this child is is carrying everyone, and it will be useful for us because we are on a speed run and we want to avoid fights. So we are meeting the Jew, and the Jew has a problem because he has been invaded by Hussites, which are some kind of Catholic extremists, and we don't want to fight them, so we'll just use the two-headed guy to scare them. And also because we are speedrunning and we don't care about the ethics, we'll just loot the house and go back to this guy. He will tell us a few things, and we also see that he has a balloon in his house. It will be useful later, but for the moment we don't really care. So let's deal with the church guy. We get another petard here, and it's time to talk to the church guy in the brothel, which is a bit weird once again for a church guy, but anyway, let's talk to him. He really don't care about his job, and he also has some kind of coffee, which is weird because it looks like the weird purple seeds we had earlier. And for the next fight, I will use my inventory and use the jam on table, so I have more damage because I really need damage for the next fight. I did that, and it's time for the next fight in the church because it's time to fight against this corrupt priest. So let's fight and hope this fight will be alright, because this fight is extremely hard. It can become extremely hard, but it all depends on which of our characters will be stunned. It's Matesh, so it's alright. We don't really care about Matesh in this fight. So let's kill this guy. Great. Matesh is alive. Okay, time to attack this guy. We don't really care because he's almost dead. We just have to use this to one-shot him. Great, it's done. I did a bit of a misplay, but that's alright. Okay, so we are listening what they have to say. actually they're part of the plot with the cultists. That's all we have to know. And it's time to sleep in the tavern. Anyway, the message arrived to the guy we asked for help to. And it's done. He will meet us in a few moments. But for the moment, we have to know what's going on with the cultists. And to do so, we'll go there, talk to this guy, and help him fight other guys here to save his friend. So we'll earn the trust of the cult. And actually, we have to. I don't have to attack here. I have to use my petard. Sorry, and you will see what's going on with the petard thing. Because the petard is extremely powerful, it deals a lot of damage to absolutely everyone in the place. So you can clearly see why it's extremely powerful. Actually, I will deal some damage to this guy and I will tap this guy. Great. Now I can attack with everyone. And he will probably die, to be honest. Okay, we're good. Great. So we earned the trust of the cultist, and he leads us to the hideout. So we don't have to find it. That's extremely good for us. And to earn the trust of the cultist, we have to retrieve some painting which belong to our lord Joseph. That's why we are going back to the castle, and we have to talk to Joseph, and we'll see he has some erotic painting, I could say. This one. We got the painting. We retrieve this, and it's time to go. We are alone because the Lord wanted to play a game with Matej, but we don't really need anyone because there won't be a fight here, so we're good. In this situation, there is no big problem. We just have to go back to the cultist hideout. Talk to this guy. We have what we wanted. And so now we can talk to the cultist, the master of the cultists. And we learn that he's not the actual master of the cultist. There is some guy above him. But for the moment, we just walk past this secret passage because it will be useful later. And we can go out this way. We try to avoid the creature. We can grab this and this. It will be useful. And we exit this place like this. And go back to the village because now we have to retrieve some cultist skin. Actually, we have to kill a traitor, but we don't want to kill him because remember, we are not actually a cultist. So let's talk to this guy. We'll take some of his skin as a proof that we defeat him, but we won't kill him. Okay. And we discovered the secret passage. We have everyone. Actually, I will go in my inventory to gain some power to Matej and use the figs on the Lord. So you have 12 tools. It's extremely important because actually our next enemies has a pro power that can diminish by 2 the number of tools we have, and we want to use the shotgun twice, so we actually have to have 12 tools to be sure. So let's go to fight the leader of the cultists. We use the secret passage so it's quicker, and let's fight. Okay, so we'll use half-swording on this guy, we'll use this, and we do the gun on this guy, and we do this on this guy. Let's go. Oof. The gun, and he's dead. The attack, on this guy, crushing blow on this guy. Actually, we try to optimize all the fight and hope that we won't miss any shot. I will use the absorbing on this guy and use an attack, a regular attack on the other guy. We don't really care about this. Actually, we will do a regular attack on this guy. We'll do an attack on this guy. We'll do gun on this guy. And we'll do a crushing blow on this guy. Right, he's dead. And the other guy should die. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. That's strange. But okay. Okay. Actually, I want to attack this guy. And I want to use this on the two of them. Right. It will not kill him, but it will be useful. Okay, let's try to attack. And he's done. No! Wow. Okay, this time it's good. We lost a bit of the time, but anyway. Okay, so we have to go to the tavern, because remember we were with the cultist and we learned that something going on at the tavern. So actually our two characters will exchange their clothing because reasons, and Matej will be drunk because he's not used to drink, and it will provoke the chief of the cult into a duel, and he will die, obviously. Actually, now we are Pavel, and we are trying to discuss with the leader of the cultist. We are trying to understand what's going on. So now we know that the Turk merchant is dealing with the cult by spreading cursed coffee amongst the population. And so we meet back our ex-wife, and actually she will convince us that she's good once again, but it was a lie. She stabbed us, and she will try to end the cult by herself. But spoilers, it won't go right. She will try to use the demon against the cult. So here it's a scripted fight. We have to deal a lot of damage, and we have to deal a lot of damage to make the demon go back with the cult. And the objective is to die as fast as possible. So that's why we're trying to do a lot of damage. So let's try to kill me, please. Come on. Yay. Great. It should be good. We died. It was a great fight. And now we are escaping. So let's meet back our main character, and now Adam, the game we sent a message to, has arrived and is extremely powerful. And it's time to know what happened to our friend, and we are going back to our castle. We'll do some buying here because we need some toolkits. Okay. Please, come on. So we'll try to save our friend. Okay, the place is a mess, we know it. And actually the cultists are in the barn that is at the other side of this way. But before fighting them, we have to go there because we have some stuff to loot. And one really important thing, which is another gun. And for the moment, we give it to Pavel because Pavel is extremely powerful, and we can use the gun here and the crushing. Bang, bang. Small attack on the cultist, and he's dead. So it's great. Okay, an attack here, crushing blow here, and the cultist should die. That's great. And now that the two guns are loaded once again, we can just spam them. Great. Boom. Boom. And they died. That's a great. Okay, so this guy has been, betrayed, obviously. And so now Pavel will leave this, and it will be Matej that will take back the... Oh, yes, whoop. Okay. Okay, we'll try to give toolkits to everyone, and we're gone. We have to go back to the village because the village has been invaded. And it's time to fight all the cultists. Okay, offloading of this. Now we have the guns, so we can use it on this, and we can use it. We can use all the guns. We have two guns, which is extremely powerful. Guns are useful because they can one-shot a lot of things. And the less the enemies are numerous, and the less they can attack us, so it's great. Great, we'll use the swording on this. Oh, we lost a dam. That's bad. Wow, there are a lot of bad things happening here. Okay, I will kill the eye. Okay, let's try to kill this guy, please. Not a really good fight, but let's try it anyway. Okay, great. Wasn't really good because our friend died, but that's okay. Actually, I want to heal my people here, and I want to use my toolkits here. We don't really need to be full of life. Actually, this fight is optional, but if we do it, we retrieve a really useful character. So, let's do it. And the cultist is dead. Okay, let's shoot the gun and kill this guy. Okay, that's great. Okay, this guy will take the Holy Sword. He will wear his finest, and we'll use Matej wear your finest, so we will have more damage. We'll use the toolkit here. And it's time for a new fight. After this fight, we'll be able to heal ourselves, so that's good. Burning Light to kill the eye one shot. And let's hope it goes well. Great. Okay, let's use the Burning Light on the cultist. Okay, now Pavel can use this, and we can use the gun here, and we can attack this guy and attack this guy. It should be good. Too bad. Great. He died. And I have swording. Oh, really? This sucks. Great. Okay. Okay, so now we're back to the church. We have to interact with this, and we need the Jew, because I did not talk about it, but we have a holy sword, and the Jew has a balloon. And so the holy swords produce fire, and so we can leverage the balloon. So we actually need this. Next fight. So for this fight, we just have to spam absolutely all our attacks. Really. And it's a bad thing to have a miss here, but okay. Okay, we'll try to spam our attacks. Actually, we need our tools for the next fight. That's why I'm not spamming. Too bad. Let's hope it goes well. Come on. The fights were not really good here, but anyway, we go in the house, and now we can use the balloon, and we have to fight Harryman, which is a demon. Actually, I will use this. Okay, so this is the demon we saw earlier. He doesn't have a lot of power. He's actually really easy to fight. Okay, she's dead. Great. It was not a really good fight, but anyway. Actually, we learned that that the demon is not the only menace here, because there is a demonic portal somewhere, and we need a tentacle to reach it. And so we'll get this tentacle somewhere we already know extremely well, because it was here, the guard that was contaminated earlier, and we have to leave here. Actually, I'll check my inventory, use this on, and we'll put a lot of things on Matage so he can be more powerful because he has a gun. And we'll use the shop here. So I need some toolkits, I need some porridge, and I need some this and this. Should be good. And so let's head to our last quest, which is the demonic portal, because there is something here, and this statue we can see in which we can put a tentacle, and it's opening a portal because why not. And we have an altar here so we can heal and fight this guy. This guy is the master of the eye, so we will spam the eyes absolutely everywhere, but we can kill him extremely easily. So it doesn't seem that we will kill him next turn, but believe me, we'll kill him next turn, because all we have to do is to use the petard, because it will kill all the eyes. Great. So now let's heal. Great. Actually, I think we have some stuff in the inventory. Okay, we have this and we have this. So we can make Matesh even more powerful because he has a lot of tools. And let's go for the 3 last fights. Let's go. Okay, faint. On this guy. Okay, okay. Bang. Bang. Okay, the cultist is dead. They just spam the attacks and is dead. Great. So now we basically only want to use the toolkits and let's fight. Okay, so I will use the hard swording here, I will use the gun here, I will use the gun here, and I will use the burning lights here. Great. Hard swording, burning light. Great. Great. Okay, so now we can use the hard swording on this guy, the gun here, the gun here, and we can use this. Too bad. Bad RNG, bad RNG, bad RNG, but can still fight. And he's dead. That's great. Okay, so let's put the inventory here. Great. Toolkits. And let's go for the last fight. It's time to face the source of evil, because now we are the source of the evil. And it's time to fight our real enemy. Let's go. So this fight can go extremely wrong. Let's hope it won't go extremely wrong, but it can. Okay, we have enough to attack, so that's good. We are dealing a lot of damage, but actually there is something that can go really wrong. It's the healing process of the boss, because he can heal himself, and that's a problem. Here we'll use the porridge. Oh, but that's not a problem, because all we need is to heal the... Okay, now we'll use the porridge on Matej, and we'll use the gun here, and here we'll use the Alpa, I think. Okay, so that's good. He's doing the healing attack on one of the mobs. That's exactly what we want. We use the Alpha, so there will be one more target. Actually, he's here just to take some damage. We'll use some petard here, and we'll use the gun once again, and we'll use this. We'll start to deal a lot of damage to absolutely everyone in the room. This is extremely important. Great. And we'll use the petard here to deal even more damage. Great. Too bad he died, but we can use the gun here, and we can use the alpha to make him revive. Okay, that's good, it attacks the right one. So, we can revive Pavel. There is some enraged stuff going on. And now I can use I can use the porridge here. Matej can use the gun, and him can use this to deal even more damage. This should be good because now he's dead. Great. Okay. Great. Okay. We'll use some attack, and we'll use this. And he's dead, and that's a world record! That's a world record. That was supposed to be a commented run, but it's a world record. And so we are killing the bad guy, and now there is our ex-wife. They want to burn her as well because she was part of the cult. But our main character is a bit stupid, so he kills people and he takes care of his ex-wife, even if she do not love him anymore. And that's sadly the end of the story. And that's the end of Felvidek. So that was Felvidek, and that's a world record run. I did not expect this, but yeah, pretty satisfied with this run. Excellent game with it's a very special game, but I really encourage you to play it. Thanks.